Hello everyone, I'm Mefesto, and I'm about to record a new Skyrim session, but before that I wanted to narrate this battle real quick. Actually, it is a pretty long battle, and to tell the truth, it was very interesting. And it was against, ThatsMyLatios, I think his name, or ThatsMyLatios, some shit like that. But yeah, it is an OU game, so he's gonna start with the Victini. I lead off with my Tyranitar. Obviously, I don't want to get Choice Bandit U-turn in the face, so I'm gonna switch into Rotom. Rotom takes it like nothing. By the damage, I'm gonna say it is Scarfed, just because it didn't do all that much, but he goes into Celebi now. Of course, Celebi walls me, and with the Giga Drain, it's a big threat to my Rotom since I'm defensive. So I'm going to switch, I believe, into Heatran, because Heatran is an amazing switch on a Celebi. And he goes for the Thunder Wave. It's perfectly fucking perfectly fine. God damn it. I try to sound smart sometimes and cool and interesting, but sometimes I just mess up and it just seems funny. I don't know. But he T-waves me, as I said, is perfectly fine because I am a defensive Heatran. I don't really mind being slower. So I switched to Jasmine now, thinking that he would go for either the Seed or I was actually checking for Earth Power. But I'm gonna switch back into Heatran, predicting another Thunder Wave as he switches into Victini. Now it is okay, but then again he might have the Brick Break, or for some random reason he might have the HP Ground. But I do decide to stay in just because I thought he would go for the U-turn again, and I can get some free rocks on the switch. Actually, no, I go for the Toxic because Heatran doesn't have rocks, right? Because Tyranitar has them. But yeah, I hit the incoming Rotom, and it turns out that he has lefties, so that is amazing. Crippling a Rotom in the fuck. Crippling a Rotom in the beginning of the game is always awesome. I cannot talk today because I haven't practiced narrating shenanigans in a while, but yeah. So go into my Latios because I know Rotoms can't really touch me, but I do believe he has the Stealth Rock up. Actually, no, he doesn't. Okay, so instead of going for the Recover, I'm going to switch back into my Heatran, predicting a switch into, I believe, Celebi. No, Victini. Okay, yeah, predicting a switch. I don't know what I did there, but I was pretty sure he's going to predict my Recover, so I decided to switch out. Now he reveals me that he has Brick Break, but the damage, I'm definitely gonna judge that it is Choice Scarfed, yeah, just because the damage isn't that much, but yeah, it's definitely Choice Scarfed. So Rotom into Tentacruel, not the greatest matchup. In fact, it is a worst matchup I could be with my Heatran right now, but I do go into my Tyranitar because I see it as an opportunity to set up some rocks. I do have the Lumberry, so meaning that even if he burns me with the Scald, it doesn't really matter. He does get the critical hit on me on the switch, which is fucking bullshit, but you know, it's alright. I am gonna be able to live another one and get up my rocks finally. Now, looking at his team, Tentacruel is the only thing I can kind of set up on. I mean, set up my Stealth Rocks on. So I decided to preserve my T-Dart just in case. I'm going to switch into Jasmine as he decides to go for the Scold. Now, it's perfectly fine even if he burns me, although burn would be kind of annoying, but I see it as a chance to set up a Recover and maybe try to set up some Calm Minds if he doesn't have Phasers in his team. I don't quite remember his team right now, but I do believe, okay, I know he has a Scizor, but if he decides to go for a Pursuit predicting my switch, it's just a setup fodder, if you know what I mean. But he does go for the Scold. I do believe he gets a critical hit, doesn't he? I'm not sure, but he's going to switch out now into Celebi. I don't know why into Celebi, because he probably wants to paralyze me. But again, Jasmine doesn't really mind being paralyzed. I would rather prefer him burning me, actually, like, to tell the honest truth. But in any case, I set up one Calm Mind, which is good. Go for the Dragon Pulse just to see how much it does. And looking at the damage, I'm going to say it's physically bulky just because, I mean, I have no special attack investments, I think. I'm not sure, but it did almost half because after Stealth Rock damage and whatnot. So, yeah, definitely a physical Celebi set. So he's going to go for the Recover now, probably predicting another Dragon Pulse. But I'm going to go for the Recover, thinking that he would... I actually don't know, but I thought he would Leech Seed, but kind of looking at his moveset, he kind of doesn't have Leech Seed, maybe? I don't know, but he doesn't show it yet, and I guess he doesn't have it. So his moveset probably is like Recover, Thunder Wave, Psychic, and Grass, or either Earth Power. He actually doesn't have Earth Power, so it's probably like Psychic and Grass, not some shit like that. But he goes back into Tentacruel because he actually, I don't know why. Okay, he spun away my rocks. Yeah, I guess it's an opportunity for him to spin away the rocks for the Victini, but I know for a fact that he's gonna stay in and try to get some toxic spikes going because he thinks I'm a setup fodder. But for me, he is a setup fodder. But because I don't know, he's just giving me free calm mines. So I do go for the reflect right now because he does have both the scissor and the Victini that spam U-turns and whatnot. So definitely want to get the reflect up because even a choice banded scissor, I do believe does around half. No, actually does more than half, but with the reflect it does less than half, so in the recover range. So U-turn isn't a big threat from the scissor, even without the reflect, to tell the truth. But, you know, whatever. So he's going to go for the ice beam now. Shows me the ice beam does like nothing because I believe I'm at +4 now. Now I'm like +5. And the only reason I'm setting up so many of those is because my only attacking move is Dragon Pulse. And I kind of want to try to kill the scissor in one hit if he comes in. Now it's not going to work out that well, to be honest. But I go for the Dragon Pulse here. I do believe it will take out the Tentacruel because I'm at +5. Yeah, it does take it out now. If the reflect doesn't wear off now, then I'm good. And it doesn't, which is great. So he goes into Victini. Look at the U-turn damage. A Scarf U-turn after the reflect does the same amount as the Ice Beam did from the Tentacruel. It's so funny. But I do go for the recover just in case it did a little bit more. I do believe the reflect is going to wear off on this turn, which is kind of bad because, yep, the reflect wears off. He goes for the U-turn, and I just want to see how much it does. Obviously, it's not gonna kill. And I live with 68. Does a shitload. But I know for a fact that with the reflect is going to do less than half. It's going to do like nothing. But I thought he's going to go for the pursuit actually. That's why I went for the reflect because I thought he would predict my switch in something. But he goes into Victini. I know I can live a U-turn from that thing because it's funny because Jasmine is trolling with the reflect and whatnot. And I do live it, which is so fucking funny, man. I was laughing because, yeah, I lived that. But now I know that I can live that U-turn and I can go just for the recover again as he gets a critical hit. Now, this critical hit, I will tell you, I would have swept him, to be honest. I would have swept him easily, but now the game is going to go a little bit different, but you will see. It's a big problem for me now because Jasmine was one of my main guys on this team, the guy that I wanted to sweep with, and my plan was basically to sweep and end the game. But I'm going to go into Gliscor now. I do believe I'm gonna protect as he goes into Rotom. He's just gonna go for the Hydro Pump, and at this point I know, since my Jasmine is dead, I know I have to count those Hydro Pump PP. Now he has 7 more Hydro Pumps, because without the Hydro Pump, he's not gonna touch my Gliscor, and as soon as the Hydro Pumps are out of PP, I can just start setting up Swords Dances on him. Now I'm gonna go into my Tyranitar, hoping for the miss, or just basically foddering it out. Now he has 6 more Hydro Pumps at this point. So I believe I'm going to go back to the Gliscor to get some. No, I actually go into Rotom because I want to win the speed tie and go for the Volt Switch. He does switch into Celebi. He doesn't want to risk the speed tie, I guess. Or he just doesn't have something to hit me with. He probably has Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, but I don't know. But I go into my Heatran, know that he doesn't have Earth Power, and I'm kind of safe with my Heatran at this point. Now, I want to go for the Lava Plume. I know he would switch back into his Rotom or his Victini. Yeah, of course. I go for the Roar. Don't have the rocks up, which is fucking balls, but whatever. He goes into Hydreigon. I bring him into Hydreigon. Good thing the rocks are up because I see the lefties. And then he surprised me with an Earthquake. I was like, I thought I was the only one who's using a substitute physical Hydreigon, but I do have the Life Orb on it instead of leftovers, but that's kind of weird. I go into my Jirachi now. He just goes to the U-turn. I guess it's like 4 attacks, like U-turn, Outrage, Crunch, and Earthquake maybe? I don't know. But I'm just going to go for the Body Slam. It doesn't matter to me, to be honest. Don't get the paralysis on the Celebi, because I would have been a bitch. I would have fucking flinched, para-flinched, whatever it's called, him to death, because I'm a bitch like that, because he took out my thing with a fucking, whatever it's called, with a fucking Iron Head. Not Iron Head, goddamn, with a critical hit. Like, I'm looking at my TV right now. There's Skyrim. I'm ready to record it, but I'm sitting here narrating this 12-minute video. It's so long, man, but whatever. Somebody's messaging me on Skype. I guess it's Sam, the good old Sam. But I go into Gliscor, he shows me the Giga Drain. I believe I switched predicting the Thunder Wave. Now, the reason I'm going for the Swords Dance, because I know an Ice Fang does quite a bit to him, actually. I was surprised. Ice Fang does quite a lot. But he goes to the Giga Drain again, is I try to get some health back so I can live another Giga Drain and potentially go to... proceed to go for Ice Fang. As you can see, I'm kind of bored already of this narration, to be honest, but look at this. Ice Fang does quite a bit. I know he's forced to go for the recover now, so I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance as he recovers, and he's probably gonna predict my fucking Protect again. No, I actually go for the Ice Fang, predicting him to recover. Yeah, that's right. Now, I know he's gonna go for the Giga Drain now, because he's gonna think that I'm gonna think that he's gonna recover again. So yeah, exactly what happens. So now I want to take down the Celebi, because Celebi is being a big threat to my team right now, and I have no clue how the fuck was Celebi in UU. It's just so good in OU. It was Rotom for fucking days, and it's just crazy. It's an amazing cleric in OU if you need a cleric, but yeah, so I know I can live a Giga Drain and then kill him off. Thankfully I do. Now I'm gonna Protect again, because he right now has 5 more Hydro Pumps. It's either 5 or, yeah, I think 5 more Hydro Pumps. I have to stall him out of those because Gliscor is my only, yeah. I think I was hoping for a miss now. Yeah, I was hoping for a miss, that's why I stayed in. And he doesn't miss, so he kills me, which is unfortunate as fuck. He has 4 more Hydro Pumps, but I don't think it does matter at this point since I lost my Gliscor anyway, which was a bad play on my part. But what I'm trying to do here, Rotom is being a big threat as well, so I'm just trying to get some flinches and get some poison damage on him. Now, yeah, I get the first flinch, which is amazing. I go for the Body Slam just in case he switches into something, and yeah, down goes the Rotom. Now, he has the Victini. I do believe this thing is my lost. No, it's not. So I switch into my Rotom on the predicted V-Create. I am kind of low, and the V-Create will do quite a bit. I don't think it will take me out just because it's Scarfed. And yeah, it doesn't take me out, which is amazing. I need to get a Pain Split off. But if he's Scarfed, I'm pretty sure he's still... Yeah, look at this. He took the... Sandstorm damage first, so he's still faster. So I guess his Scarf Victini kind of saved him there. Otherwise, if he was banded, I would have outsped him and killed him off with the Hydro Pump. Yeah, and my lost is a Jirachi, which he's gonna just switch out, fodder his Hydro Gun, because I do believe he has his Hydro Gun, Scizor, and this Victini left. But I don't get the paralysis on the Hydro Gun. But it is over at this point because I am actually, I don't quite remember. I think I am invested in special defense more than defense, meaning that a V-Creator will wreak havoc pretty much. But, you know, still hoping for, I guess, hoping that there is a chance I can live the V-Create somehow. I'm just gonna go for the Wish now just to get some health back. Flamethrowers aren't doing all that much, and I see that he is a mixed Hydro Gun now. Now I think Earthquake would have been just a little bit more powerful, because I'm assuming you're a physical variant, and then again I am invested in special defense. But I do take him out, but essentially it doesn't really matter just because he will go into Victini, and at this amount I won't be able to survive that, because... yeah, so this is going to be a good game. It was an amazing game, to tell the truth. I love narrating those, but the only problem with the narration was that I didn't remember this battle because it was quite a while ago. Now, yeah, the only reason I lost was because I lost my Latias to a critical hit, which was annoying, but, you know, the crit made this game interesting, and without the crit, it probably would have been just a sweep, which would have not been that enjoyable to watch. And yeah, so guys, please challenge me on Skype, and if I don't respond for the first time, just keep asking me, because sometimes I'm not in the mood to battle, and sometimes I just don't have the time to battle. So if I didn't answer 1 time or 2 times or even 3 times, don't give up. Please message me more that you want to battle me. And if you don't know my Skype, it's going to be in the description. I'm going to leave my Skype name. Please. It's actually the same as my YouTube name, Mefestofelus, so it doesn't matter. please challenge me, because I sometimes I want to battle, but I just can't find people. I hate Zats. I don't know how to use the Smoga battle finder because I'm a noob like that, but man, Skype is the way to go. If you like to battle me, just send messages. Keep on sending them, because sometimes I don't see them, sometimes I don't respond because I have some shit to do, sometimes I play Skyrim and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Check out my Formspring, ask me some questions because you haven't done so in a while. And yeah, that's basically it for today. I hope you enjoyed this game. It's kind of long and I'm out of time. I'm Mefesto. Bye. No, actually just, I'm Mefesto.